Last session, you consolidated a rebellion. Bill Newsong gathered a tight council: Jorki Jablansky, Gazek Trugheim, Gildor, Kyle, Sari, and Thren, to count heads, classify fighters and non-combatants, trace rations, and secure funding via the Thornbacks without tipping the Imperium's hand. Strategy took shape: spread corrosive rumors about the Regent of Berk, win hearts before revealing banners, plan a decisive spectacle by destroying the city's sun lens, and even consider turning Brennel Avers against his uncle. Bill named Jorki and Gazek as his 2 seconds and sent small raids to nick Imperial trust rather than civilian lives, while Jorki spent the stretch learning to sail his dinghy for future smuggling runs. With the camp steadied, you returned to a deeper secret. A sealed, metal-banded stone door in the underground hall bore the true Brimley words: not for crown nor coin, but for voice and vow. Bill spoke them. The crest flushed red, iron turned, and the door yawned. Torches woke along hewn halls leading to a rotunda where Clay Brimley, protector of Berk, stood in stone. At his feet, the full oath of Crescendo's edge waited. Bill read the verses. The blade stirred, and a hidden circle revealed itself. A waystone of the Oathlock sanctum, and with it an insistent tug. Someone, somewhere, needed help. Answering that call, Bill's verse carried you not 10 paces, but to a terrace next to Norterel Falls, in the Underdark itself, outside the Oathlock sanctum. Battle thundered immediately. A greater death dragon wedged in the Hall of Echoes, and a Draga Lich beyond. The first exchange savaged the party. Crackling force and whirling bone tore through your line. Gildor answered with a roaring wall of flame that trapped the dragon in a searing corridor. The Lich slipped through the heat to freeze Jorki, hammer Gazek down, and then teleport with a necrotic blast that rattled everyone, including its own thrall. The fight seesawed. Gildor surged forward as a giant constrictor, fangs and coils, crushing the Lich until it tore free. Bill rallied and revived, then fell. Gildor fell. Jorki broke the paralysis, only to fall seconds later, the last of you crashing to the stone. Gazek, dragged back from death by Bill's words, was the only one left standing. As the Lich lifted its hand for the final strike, he set his feet and hurled a single javelin that split undead jaw from skull. The Lich died. The dragon, unmoored from its master, sagged to a clatter of bones. In the sudden quiet, you explored. The Hall of Echoes displayed reliefs of oath-bearers, Clay's face among them, each paired with a vow in Elder script. Through shattered doors lay the Shrine of the Unbroken and a statue of King Octuagent II. A sentinel stepped forth, knelt to Bill, and stood guard. Fresh blood spattered the flagstones and trailed deeper. You followed it to a war map chamber, where Briseus the Grey, Clay Lauren, Evening Bell, and Joriam Hawk tended wounds and readied a retreat. Relief and recognition sparked as you entered. Allies now gathered at the sanctum's heart. You stood together, poised to decide whether to press the advantage below or carry the fight back to Berk.